Let's be honest, somewhere between Pilates and pretending resistance bands count as strength training, we forgot that lifting heavy things can actually make life easier. The idea that weights are just for men or gym bros with protein shakers is as outdated as low-fat cheese. Strength training is no longer a nice-to-have, it's an essential, especially for women in 2025. With new data showing dramatic impacts on metabolic health, bone density, and even longevity, this isn't just about biceps, it's about better living. Whether you're 25 or 65, it's never too late to pick up a dumbbell and start sculpting a stronger, healthier, and more energetic version of you. So, if you've been waiting for a sign to stop being intimidated by the weight rack, this is it. Grab the iron, and let's get lifting. Chapter 1. The Muscle Myth, Debunking the Bulky Bogeyman. If you've ever skipped strength training for fear of getting bulky, congratulations, you've met one of fitness's most persistent and incorrect myths. Here's the truth. Women don't have nearly enough testosterone to naturally bulk up like men. According to the American College of Sports Medicine, women produce about 10 to 20 times less testosterone than men, which means lean muscle, not massive gains. Instead of turning into the Hulk, strength training enhances muscle tone, creates definition, and tightens everything up. Yes, everything. A 2025 study from the International Journal of Exercise Science showed that strength-trained women experienced a 12% increase in lean body mass over 12 weeks without significant weight gain. That toned look? It's just muscle doing its thing under lower body fat. And spoiler, muscle doesn't make you bulky donuts do. Chapter 2. Metabolism, your inner furnace. Want to torch more calories even while binge-watching Netflix? Say hello to muscle mass, your body's built-in calorie furnace. Muscle burns more calories at rest than fat, about 6 calories per pound per day, compared to just 2 for fat. A 2025 report published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology confirmed that women who strength-trained consistently for 10 weeks increased their resting metabolic rate by nearly 7%. That means more energy, less fat storage, and easier weight management. And it's not just about calories. Muscle improves insulin sensitivity, which lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes. Think of strength training as your metabolism's favorite happy hour. NLI instead of cocktails. You're serving squats, deadlifts, and lunges with a side of badassery. Chapter 3. Bones, the framework of strength. Picture this. Your bones are like your body's scaffolding. The stronger they are, the less likely you are to crumble under pressure iteratively. After menopause, women can lose up to 20% of their bone density, putting them at risk of osteoporosis and fractures. But strength training doesn't just halt the decline, it builds bones back up. According to a 2025 report from the National Osteoporosis Foundation, regular resistance training can increase bone mineral density by up to 15% in postmenopausal women. The secret? Stress. Mechanical stress from lifting weights stimulates bone-forming cells called osteoblasts. The result? Thicker, tougher, more fracture-resistant bones. So instead of saying, "I fall and I can't get up," your future self might be saying, "I tripped, rolled, and still made it to Pilates class." Chapter 4. Heart health pumping up the benefits. Strength training isn't just about looking good in a tank top, it's about living longer to wear a lot more tank tops. Heart disease is the #1 killer of women worldwide, but weightlifting is now proving to be just as beneficial as cardio for heart health. A 2025 meta-analysis published in the American Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that women who lifted weights at least twice a week reduced their risk of cardiovascular events by 30%. How? Resistance training lowers LDL cholesterol, the bad one, increases HDL, the good one, and helps regulate blood pressure more effectively than aerobic exercise alone. The heart isn't just a pump, it's a muscle. And like all muscles, it loves a good workout. Chapter 5. Mental health, lifting spirits and barbells. Think of strength training as therapy, but with better quad definition. Studies show lifting weights can reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety almost as effectively as medication in some cases. The British Journal of Sports Medicine reported that resistance training led to a 20–30% reduction in depression symptoms among women across all age groups. Why? Exercise triggers the release of endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin, the same chemicals targeted by antidepressants. It also provides structure, boosts confidence, and makes you feel like a boss after each set. Plus, there's something incredibly empowering about deadlifting your body weight when you used to doubt your own strength. Mood swings, try mood lifts with barbells. Chapter 6. Functional Fitness Real-Life Superpowers. Ever tried lifting a suitcase into the overhead bin and felt your soul leave your body? That's where functional strength training steps in. It's not about building beach muscles, it's about making everyday life easier. Strength training improves balance, coordination, core strength, and joint stability, which means fewer injuries and more independence as you age. A 2025 study from the Journal of Functional Fitness and Aging found that women who did strength-based training for just 12 weeks increased their functional movement scores by 28%, reducing fall risk and boosting mobility. So next time you hoist 5 grocery bags in one hand and unlock your door with the other, just remember you're not showing off, you're showing strength. Chapter 7. Hormonal Harmony. Navigating menopause like a queen. Menopause. The magical time when your hormones throw a tantrum, your bones start whispering threats, and your metabolism decides to ghost you. But don't panic, just pick up some weights. Strength training can help counteract hormonal shifts that cause weight gain, muscle loss, and bone fragility. According to a 2025 review from the North American Menopause Society, postmenopausal women who strength-trained regularly preserved 18% more muscle mass than sedentary peers and maintained bone density levels consistent with premenopause. It also helps regulate estrogen and cortisol, which keeps belly fat at bay and stress levels in check. Basically, strength training is your hormone whisperer in sneakers. Chapter 8. Getting started, your strength training blueprint. Okay, so now you're fired up and ready to deadlift your destiny, but where do you start? First, don't be afraid of looking like a newbie. Everyone starts somewhere. Begin with bodyweight exercises like squats, lunges, planks, and push-ups. When you're comfortable, graduate to free weights or resistance bands. According to the 2025 ACSM guidelines, aim for 2-3 sessions per week, hitting major muscle groups: legs, back, chest, arms, and core. Rest at least 48 hours between sessions. Start light, focus on form, and slowly increase resistance. Oh, and don't forget to fuel your muscles with protein and hydration. You're not just working out, you're investing in the most important project of your life, you. Embrace your strength. Rewrite the narrative. Let's rewrite the story. Strength isn't about looking manly, it's about living boldly. It's about women redefining what it means to be strong, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and metabolically. Whether you're lifting 10 pounds or 100, every rep is a rebellion against outdated norms that said women should be fragile. In 2025, strength training isn't just fitness, it's freedom. Freedom from chronic disease. Freedom from hormonal chaos. Freedom from fear of aging. So go ahead, step under that barbell. Own your space and become the strongest version of yourself. Because strong isn't just sexy, it's essential. If this video pumped you up, hit that like button, subscribe for more strength-packed tips, and drop A in the comments if you're ready to lift like a legend. Stay strong, stay fierce. See you in the next one.